Let's now see question 6. Question 6. Given that log 64 base x is equal to 3, evaluate x log 8 base 2. This is also a simple question. Let's see the solution. Logarithms of 64 to base x is equal to 3. From here, we can decide to write these 3 in logarithmic form also, so that it also has base x. How are we going to do that? We write it as log 64 base x is equal to 3 log x base x. You remember that logarithms of x to base x is 1. So log x base x is 1, so that you say 3 times 1 is still 3 at the end of the day. So let's continue this. This becomes logarithm 64 base x. Logarithms x raised to power 3 base x. Yes, it's allowed. These 3 can become the power of this x. That's one of the laws of logarithms. One of the laws of logarithms. And from here, logarithm 64 base x is equal to logarithms x cubed base x. Since they are both log base x, log base x, well, normally we can equate them. We can equate them and say 64 is equal to x raised to power 3. 64 can be expressed in index form. Instead that you write 64 is equal to 2 raised to power 6, or you write 64 as 4 raised to power 3. Anyone you wish to use. Okay, let me choose to use 4 raised to power 3 in this case. 4 raised to power 3. 4 raised to power 3. 4 raised to power 3 is equal to x raised to power 3. X raised to power 3. I want to remove this power. Power 3. And the way to remove the power is to multiply that power by the reciprocal of the power. What I mean is this: x raised to power 3 over 1. That 3 is actually 3 over 1 times 1 over 3. Yes. So that I can remove the, let me write this very properly. Let me write it very properly. X raised to power 3 over 1 times 1 over 3. I multiplied by the inverse of that 3 over 1. Whatever I have done on this side should be done on the other side also. Since you have multiplied this power by 1 over 3, we have to multiply the power of this also by 1 over 3, so that the equation remains balanced. Okay. 3 cancels 3 there. 3 divides 3. And over here we have times 1 over 3. 3 also divides 3. At the end of the day we are left with 4 is equal to x. 4 is x. But really, we're not asked to find x. We're asked to find x log 8 base 2. So let's move on to find x log 8 base 2. That is equal to, since our x is 4 log 8 base 2. 4 log 8 base 2. 4 log 8 base 2. And this is simply 4 times log 2 raised to power 3 base 2. Because 8 is actually 2 times 2 times 2, which eventually is 2 raised to power 3. So I got my 8 to be 2 raised to power 3. 2 raised to power 3. 2 raised to power 3. 8 is equal to 2 raised to power 3. Okay, let's move on. That's going to be 4 times 3 the 3 can come down, this 3 can come to the front there. That's one of the laws of logarithms. 3 log 2 base 2. Log 2 base 2 is equal to 1. Log 2 base 2 is equal to 1. So this becomes 4 times 3 into 1, and that is 4 times 3. What's 4 times 3? That's 12. 12. Option C. Option C is the correct